Hi. A donation box can receive only checks of 100, 250 and 500 rupees. Okay? These are the only amount of checks that can be deposited. On one good day, the donation box was found to contain exactly 100 checks. So total checks are 100 and the total amount of these checks is 15,250. Then the maximum possible number of 500 rupee checks in the donation box could have been how many? Okay. So we have 100 rupee checks, 250 rupee checks and 500 rupee checks. These are the different denominations of checks that we have. So now let's say number of checks and the value of these checks. So assuming that the number of 100 rupee checks is A, number of B rupee 250 rupee checks is B and number of 500 rupee checks is C. So the total number of checks is A plus B plus C, which is given to us as 100. There were total 100 checks. So this is the first equation that we have. Okay. Next, let's talk about their value. Now the value of A 100 rupee checks, there are A 100 rupee checks. So value of these A 100 rupee checks will be 100A. Similarly, value of B 250 rupee checks will be 250 into B and this will be 500 into C. This is the value of each of these types of checks. So the total value will be sum of all these numbers, which is equal to 15,250. Okay. Now let's first simplify this. All of this can be divided by, or first of all, a factor of 10 cancels out here, right? Again, all of these can be divided by 5. So this by 5 is 2A plus 25 by 5 is 5 into B plus 50 by 5 is 10 into C, which is 1525 by 5, which is 305. Let's call this as the second equation. Fine. Now we have these two equations 1 and 2 and we need to figure out the maximum possible number of checks of 500. As in we need to calculate the maximum value of C. Right? Fine. So if we want to calculate maximum value of C, let's solve these two. Let's eliminate A from here. Okay. So let's do one thing. First equation into 2, or rather second equation minus twice of first equation. Second equation minus twice of first equation. Second equation we have here 2A plus 5B plus 10C is 305. Twice of first equation is 2A plus 2B plus 2C is 200. And let's subtract this from the first. 2A minus 2A is 0, 5B minus 2B is 3B plus 10C minus 2C is 8C, which is 305 minus 200 is 105. Okay. So we have 8C is equal to 105 minus 3B. Fine. Now, so this essentially gives us C is equal to 105 minus 3B by 8. Now to maximize C, what we need to do is we need to minimize B, right? Only when, since 3B is getting subtracted, when 3B is least, C will be maximum. Hence, let's minimize B. Now B is number of checks, so the least possible value of B will be 0. If we take B equals to 0, what happens here is C comes out to be 105 minus 0 upon 8. That is not possible because C has to be an integer, right? So B equals to 0 is not possible. What if we take B equals to 1? If you take B equals to 1, C comes out to be 105 minus 3 into 1. So 105 minus 3 is 102. Now is 102 divisible by 8? No, 102 by 8 will not come out to be a integer. Hence B equals to 1 is also not possible. What about B2? If you take B2, this becomes 105 minus 6, which becomes 99. Obviously 99 is not divisible by 8. So let's leave that. What if you take B3? If B is 3, this becomes 105 minus 9. 105 minus 9 is 96 and 96 by 8 is 12, which comes out to be an integer. Hence the maximum possible value of C is 12. So the maximum number of 500 rupee checks will be 12 here. Thank you.